covering the villages for you. Here's Jill Winters and the VNN Lifestyle News Team.
Local veterans shine as stars at a community event. Plus, we'll learn about the value dogs bring to a sheriff's office. This patriotic community showed out Monday night during Parity's tribute to veterans held at Brownwood Paddock Square. This was the 11th annual Parity's tribute to veterans, and those local American heroes in the crowd received lots of cheers and positive reception. Members of the village's twirlers and show team escorted about 200 veterans to front row seats so they can enjoy all the festivities. CEO of Parity Financial Group, Greg Parity, presented 2 checks for $25,000. One to Village's Honor Flight and the other to Combat Veterans to Careers. He told those in attendance his group wants to invest in things that are important to their clients because if it's important to their clients, it's important to them. Since this event began, Parity Financial Group has raised about $250,000 for Village's Honor Flight, and over the past 3 years, they have raised about $75,000 for Combat Veterans to Careers. Greg's 3 children all wrote cards for some of the veterans and read them out loud, thanking them for their service and telling them they are superheroes. The village's twirlers and drum corps and the village's cheerleaders all performed patriotic routines, and antique vehicles were parked around Brownwood Paddock Square. Take a look at Tuesday's Daily Sun to find out even more about this community event. The day before Veterans Day, the village's high school held its annual Veterans Day event. There was breakfast served up in the cafeteria and performances from the school's choir that included the Armed Forces Medley to recognize veterans who served in each branch. Each time a song was performed, veterans in the branch were asked to stand and be recognized. Veteran Tim Green enjoyed hearing his granddaughter Addison Lambert sing patriotic tunes along with the choir. He thinks the Villages puts on wonderful performances and a wonderful program. Veteran Fred Snow thought everything was phenomenal. He hopes other schools take notice and host more veterans ceremonies. The veterans also walked down the sidewalk in front of the main office in Middleton as more than 1,100 students cheered. Principal Rob Grant hopes this helps make a connection on the importance of the military and the importance of people who are willing to sacrifice and put their lives on hold to protect our country. More than 50 alums of VHS have gone on to serve in the military, and portraits of them were displayed in the hallways, alongside portraits of students, family members, and staff who also are veterans. After this short break, this show will turn its attention to canines.
I'm Daria here with your Recreation Roundup. Gobble on over and create festive turkeys with your grandchildren as part of our monthly Camp Villages series. The DIY Turkey Napkin Ring activity will be held on Wednesday, November 22nd from 6 to 7 p.m. at Homestead Recreation. This activity is recommended for ages 5 to 12 years old, and all supplies will be provided. Registration is required to attend. You can register online at districtgov.org or by visiting any At Your Service locations.
You want to enjoy your home, we know. To live well is to eat well. Doc's Restorations knows you want a beautiful kitchen to enjoy your favorite meals with your family. Licensed, bonded, and insured, we can make it happen. Bathroom? We work with trusted brands and American-made materials for a squeaky clean result. Family owned and operated for over 14 years, experienced craftsmen and design consultants. We stand on it. We'll make you look like a million. It's up to you what you tell your neighbors. And much more. So relax. Doc's Restorations will take care of it all for you. One company, one source, one solution.
So one of the favorite things I experience as an audiologist is This is going to sound weird. It's earwax removal. It's called cerumen management professionally. So what we do at the Villages Health is we use a device called the Irrigator. It is the coolest device. Most people call it almost like an ear spa, like you're getting a massage. It's body temperature water that comes out in a steady flow that almost feels like your ear canal is getting massaged. It takes seconds in most cases, minutes every once in a while. The wax comes out and you're feeling great. So you don't have to be a patient of the Villages Health. Our audiologists are specialists that take just about every insurance. We're happy to adopt you just for earwax removal.
This is VNN.
Before Gail Sheridan moved to the Villages, she and her dogs were part of a search and rescue group while living in Wyoming. They had a track in the cold weather, and now that they are in Florida, they enjoy tracking in good weather even more to help the Lake County Sheriff's Office Bloodhound Unit and its therapy canine team.
Lost people, lost children. We do not go out on calls where there will be weapons. We go out looking for people that have wandered away. You know, we harness up in the truck and everything gets set up there, and that gets them into the mindset. We're working. We're going to go work. We're not getting out to play. We're going to go work. When he's got the harness on, he knows that we're doing business. And then we come out to the article, whether it's a hat, a set of keys, it can be a stick that somebody just touched. It can be an earring. It could be, the strangest one we've done yet, it was a fishing lure. We try to train them onto anything to take scent from anything. You give them their command when their nose is on that scent, and that's the way they know that that's the one scent out of the many out there, that's what we want to follow. And they do it. It's amazing. It takes a lot of time and training, but it's fun. The therapy group that we work with, there's about 5 or 6 dogs in the group right now. We learn how to talk with children that have been abused, or they have found, or they've somehow or another been affected by violence. Once they see the dog, they will generally start to open up and start to talk. There has been a 70% increase nationwide in conviction rate since the therapy dog, the law enforcement therapy dog program was introduced. It gives you the most heartwarming feeling in the world, just knowing that how good these dogs are. They are just amazing. They can do so much for people, and it's fun to share this with people of all ages, for all reasons.
Miles is 9 and Mr. Higgins is 6. Both help track missing people, and Miles also comforts victims and law enforcement.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather.
From the WVLG Weather Center, this is Christopher James with your VNN 5-day forecast. Chance of showers the next few days here in the Villages. Wednesday's likelihood 60%, 70% chance of rain on Thursday throughout the day. Temperatures are going to be the mid-70s, overnight lows in the mid-60s.
As Village of Dunedin resident Marilyn Gaffney noticed people not being able to communicate with their dogs and therefore not getting the desired behaviors from them either, she decided to approach the Village's Enrichment Academy with the idea to teach a Learn How to Speak Dog class. She believes if we learn their language, we can help them learn our language.
I see dogs that are very reactive. They bark at things. They walk their owner instead of their owner walking them, so it's not real pleasant. So always be consistent. The ABCs of dog training. So if it's okay to jump on me because I have old clothes on, how's the dog supposed to know it's not okay when I'm dressed up to go out for the evening? So be consistent, be fair to the dog, say your commands once, and then help the dog. I'm a big proponent of not using a command until the dog knows it, so I get the behavior and then label the behavior. So I have that dog in a sit before I label it with sit. Otherwise the dog has no idea. If you think about it, we're teaching a foreign language. I have seen change in the fact that we are now kinder to our dogs. It's not the old jerk and pop method anymore. It's let's get the buy-in from the dog. And I think that's very important. To be a better owner, you have to invest time. Time and energy in training your dog. Your dog does not intuitively know what you want. I think that dogs give back 110% of what we put in. So if you put in 20 minutes worth of work, you're going to get back 110% of what you worked on during that training session. If you put in an hour a day, you can see where you're going to get more back.
Maryland will offer Learn How to Speak Dog through the Academy again in February. To sign up, you can visit theenrichmentacademy.org. Up next, we'll take you inside an outdoor social event.
I'm Daria here with your Recreation Roundup. Take a ride aboard the Lake Sumter line with your dog as part of the Doggy Boat Cruise on Wednesday, November 22nd. Boat rides operate from 1 p.m. to sunset. Tickets are $2 per passenger and can be purchased directly at the boat dock located behind RJ Gator's restaurant. Dogs of all sizes will enjoy the scenic ride and be greeted upon arrival with a special treat as part of the experience.
Your Village's soundtrack is here for you throughout hurricane season and severe weather season.
Idalia, now a Category 4 hurricane.
This WVLG Hurricane Update is brought to you by Villages Insurance. Please listen carefully.
And we're also going to be joined by our forecasters, Dave Toll and Christopher James.
If you take a look at your home here in the Villages, that's getting almost 2/3 of the way up.
Rainfall in the Villages between 1 and 4 inches, and the wind speeds we expect going between 30 and 40 miles an hour during the brunt of the storm.
This Hurricane Update, we have the information you need when you need it. Stay tuned to WVLG.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Staff with the Village's Recreation and Parks are always hosting various socials to introduce residents to activities throughout this community. One of those is an Airgun 101 social.
The word retire did not mean slow for me. It meant kick it into action, done working, now I want to play and play as hard as I worked. And they offer that. My neighbor behind me, I told him I was going to try archery, and he said, I think you'll like Airgun better. So I took him up on his suggestion, and I think he's right. Start your day off really well, because it's like getting it out of your system and just shooting at something. You know, you don't have to worry about hurting anybody. You can just get it out. Even if it looks scary or it looks like something you might not want, try it, because you'll find out you're really gonna enjoy it, because the way they make the program, they make it fun. They don't make it scary.
We have people who have never shot an air gun come before. We have people who are more experienced come before just to get a refresher, or just to come out and meet new people and get them to enjoy the activity. That they end up enjoying it more than they thought they did, and that they look forward to signing out the equipment that they can borrow from the rec department and coming out here and using the facility on their own free time.
Oh, I'm coming back. There's no doubt about it. I've already decided on that. And then I'll probably still, just because of curiosity, check out archery too.
Coming up on Thursday, you can discover something new during a ladies-only Airgun social from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. at the Soaring Eagle Airgun Range. There are 2 options coming up later this week aimed at car enthusiasts and those who just enjoy having a good time outdoors. First up is the 2023 British Auto Show and Festival that's going to be taking over Lake Sumter Landing on Friday. This event is being hosted by the Village's British Motoring Club along with the Village's Entertainment. It's open to British car owners across the Sunshine State. British Airwaves will be providing the live musical entertainment, along with performances from Sounds of Scotland and English country dancers. There's also going to be vendors on site selling British, United Kingdom, or European items. The cars will begin to drive into the festival area at 3 p.m., and the event goes from 5 to 9. Then on Saturday, the November Cruisin' is going to be taking place at Spanish Springs Town Square from 4 to 9 p.m., featuring antique vehicles that are at least 30 years old. Paisley Craze will be the main entertainment at the gazebo. Make sure while you're at the Cruisin' to place a vote for the People's Choice Awards. The winners will be announced at 8 p.m. We'll be back with more news from Florida's friendliest hometown.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
I love fishing and being on the water. Cancer almost took this away from me. When I was 15, I was diagnosed with a brain tumor. The doctors at UF Health saved my life.
Designation from the National Cancer Institute places the UF Health Cancer Center among the nation's top cancer programs.
Now I'm out fishing with my dad, doing what I love.
You're always welcome at Cody's.
Follow me right this way.
It's where friends and family meet for fun times and great food.
We enjoy the 2-for-1 happy hour from 11 to 7.
We come here for the amazing nightly entertainment.
Great service and loads of smiles await you at Cody's Original Roadhouse in Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing.
This season, the Villages High School girls basketball team is set to face top competition early and often. And on Monday night, they proved they are ready to battle. Junior Zion McCray led the team with a game-high 43 points as the Villages went on to win 62-61 in overtime against Lecanto. Zion also forced a 5-second violation turnover with just 3 seconds left in the game to seal the win. The Buffalo girls will welcome in Kissimmee Gateway 7:30 p.m. Friday. And coming up on Thursday, you can enjoy a doubleheader of VHS soccer. The Buffalo boys varsity soccer team is going to be hosting Trinity Catholic at 5, followed by the Buffalo girls taking to the pitch 7 p.m. against South Lake. And then on Friday, the Villages cross-country teams, along with the Wildwood team, will travel to the state meet in Tallahassee. Make sure to follow the Daily Sun sports section for results from all these local high school teams in action this week. It's time now for a brief commercial break. We'll be right back.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
Going on now at Kart World Golf Cars, the summer clearance. All new 2023 club cars and Garias must go.
Buy now and save big. Model year and discounts up to $1,250.
Whether you're in the market for a 2, 4, or 6-seater with gas, electric, or lithium power, Kart World has it.
There's never been a better time to buy.
Hurry, don't miss out. When these cars are gone, so are these prices.
Broadcasting and streaming live from Lake Sumter Landing in a small building with big windows near the water. AM 640, 102.7 and 104.5 FM. Your soundtrack to the Villages. WVLG Wildwood.
Now let's go ahead and check in with Mark Edward Willows, who has this week's entertainment news update.
Hello again, everyone. I'm Mark Edward Willows with the latest in entertainment. Well, finally, the strike is over. The Screen Actors Guild has come to a decision to end the strike. So the actors are back in work in Hollywood. The writers, of course, ended their strike about a month ago. They are back at work. All is well. So Hollywood is going to be once again one bustling town. And Lori Loughlin and Candice Bure, remember the two women from Full House? Well, recently they got together to pose for a photo, and this photo is a Christmas photo, and it is going to be in various newspapers around the country, so be looking for that. Does the name Cody Lee ring a bell? Well, he is from America's Got Talent, and recently he performed Elvis Presley's song Blue Suede Shoes. And I swear, if you were to close your eyes, you would think Elvis was in the room. Well, Hollywood, of course, took note of that. So guess what? Movie offers now are coming in. So I guess Austin Butler, who recently portrayed Elvis in the movie, kind of needs to wonder about his career. So that is very fascinating. And Dolly Parton, who's been around forever and a day, has finally released her first rock song. Would you believe it? And it is from the album called Rhinestones to Rock and Roll. And recently Dolly was asked why she would do a rock and roll song. And her answer was, well, it is time to get with the program. So there you have it, Dolly, best of luck. Jeopardy host Ken Jennings recently said in an interview that he has become quick friends with Pat Sajak, and the two of them are seen whining and dining in Hollywood in restaurants. Now, this is really ironic. Ken said he grew up, of course, watching Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune as a child, and he always thought that Pat Sajak was one of the funnier guys over Alex Trebek. So, I guess they are going to become pals now. And look for Charlie Sheen to be starring in a new television series on Max. It will be for 8 episodes, and he is going to be starring in The Bookie. And guess who is behind The Bookie? Chuck Lorre, who was the creator of Charlie's show 2.5 Men, which Charlie abruptly left. So looks like the two have mended fences, and all is well there. And if anyone is going out to Hollywood, be very careful. Guess what's going on? They are stealing dogs. Yes, that's right, dogs. About a month ago, it was cars. Now it is dogs. So if you are walking on a leash, they can snatch them right out of your hand. So anyone going out to Hollywood, be very careful of your pooch. And right now, that is the latest in entertainment. I'm Mark Edward Willows. Everyone out there, take care, and I will see you all the next time.
Clap your hands and stomp your feet. Time now for the Village's Entertainment Beat.
I'm Natalie, here with your entertainment beat. From wine walks to illusionists, the Village's Entertainment has a variety of entertainment coming up for you to experience. Sip and savor the square at Lake Sumter Landing with Wine Walk. Tickets are on sale now for a lineup of tastings that will be presented by local businesses December 15th. And get ready to win big with America's favorite game, Wheel of Fortune, live at Savannah Center December 19th. Fans can get excited for audience games and may even have a chance at bigger prizes, including trips to destinations like Hawaii and Paris. The Changemaker series is at the Sharon, presenting educational shows like Through the Lens, Creating a Ripple, sharing the works of one of National Geographic's first female photographers, Annie Griffiths, on January 23rd. And The Search for Longevity will present information on exploring the world's longest living humans with photographer David McClin on April 19th. For the last 32 years, the Peking Acrobats have redefined audience perceptions of Chinese acrobatics, and you too can get in on the action at the Sharon March 4th. If you're interested in the human psyche, you should look into the psychology of serial killers and why they captivate us, presented by Dr. Rachel Tolles at the Sharon April 25th. Do you like magic? Illusionist Rick Thomas is returning with Mansion of Dreams to blow your mind at the Sharon April 27th. If you haven't checked it out yet, The Village Has Grown is still selling farm tours at their greenhouses for an inside look at hydroponic farming. These tours run Tuesdays and Wednesdays, lasting about 45 minutes per tour. Enjoy the flavors of fall, or maybe learn about the recipes of Tom Douglas when you visit the show kitchen at Sawgrass Grove. These cooking demonstrations are Tuesdays and Thursdays with varying themes. More listings of these events can be found on our website under all ticketed events and experiences with descriptions. As always, tickets are available online at thevillagesentertainment.com, at our box office locations, and over the phone. Our box offices will be closed Thanksgiving Day and Friday, but all online tickets will be available for purchase during that time. That's your beat, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks, Natalie. The Villages, of course, is the place to be when it comes to great musical entertainment. And these are the bands ready to perform for you on Wednesday. That's all the news we have for you now. Pick up a copy of Wednesday's Daily Sun to read all about the upcoming Festival of Trees fundraiser. Make sure you get out there and enjoy the Village's lifestyle.
What's your position, Lunar One? Over.
Repeat that, Mission Control. I don't understand. Over.
What's your position? Over.
I need my hearing aids reprogrammed.
Joe here. We've remotely changed your hearing aid prescription. How do I sound?
Copy that. Loud and clear.
Program your hearing aid from anywhere in the universe with Global Live.
Only at Elite Hearing Centers of America.